A brief discussion on Hundunic management in the second home. Siafeng. The second home was created to provide a new model of life for all humanity. One of its purposes is to realize harmony among people, between people and society, and between people and nature, so that the world becomes one family, peaceful and tranquil. In such a world, there will be no wars between nations, no conflicts between regions and ethnic groups, no contradictions between religions and political parties, no troubles, pains, and misfortunes brought by marriage and family, no widespread crimes in society, no unemployment, famine, or pollution of nature. To achieve this ideal, one of the core principles is the global implementation of Hundunic management. The essence of Hundunic management is non-management, meaning minimizing human control to the greatest extent and instead letting the Tao govern, which is to follow natural laws rather than human will. The universe is holographic. Everything is interconnected. Any change in the universe affects the Earth. Any change on Earth affects all humanity. There are no isolated events or phenomena. For example, if one person gets angry, their anger will influence their family members, their family will influence their colleagues, the colleagues will influence their nation, and the nation will influence the whole world. Thus, one person's anger has an effect on all humanity. This is the so-called butterfly effect. Therefore, every action or speech of an individual, family, ethnic group, political party, religion, or nation affects all humanity. There is no strict distinction between internal and external matters, no private affairs. All are public. Earth is one whole, and local events affect the entire system. Just as if a single toe were pierced by a thorn, the entire body would be affected. Therefore, for all humanity to live a happy life, Hundunic management must be implemented globally. Hundunic management is the most ideal form of management. Theoretically, there is no problem, but can it be realized in practice? The second home established by Lifechanyuan is an experiment in this management model. If it proves effective within the second home, then this model can be promoted worldwide, eventually leading to global Hundunic management. The 8 essential principles of Hundunic management are as follows. Resonance between heaven and humanity, unity with the Tao, obedience to the will of the greatest creator, following natural laws, acting according to scientific principles, engaging in production and life in line with scientific development, and minimizing human interference. Minimizing laws, rules, regulations, and commandments to the greatest extent. Instead, inspiring and awakening the innate qualities of truth, kindness, beauty, love, faith, and sincerity in people, allowing their true nature to flourish and everything to unfold naturally. Eliminating the soil that gives rise to private ownership, namely marriage and family, while establishing the concept of the world as one family. All humanity should live a new life without marriage and family as in the second home, sharing resources with no political parties, religions, or nations, and all ethnic groups blending together. Enabling every member of society to become a creator of either spiritual wealth, soul wealth, or material wealth, while minimizing the number of intermediaries, especially reducing administrative personnel. Replacing management with service, so that all managers become servants of the people without any special privileges or treatment. From each according to their ability, to each according to their need. No extravagance, no waste. Everything depends on self-awareness and voluntary action, with no administrative orders. No one may impose their will upon others under any excuse or reason. Harmony between individuality and commonality. Individuality should flourish fully, yet must not conflict with commonality. At the macro level, society is a whole. At the micro level, each person remains an independent individual. Everything must unfold with humanity at the center, not for a goal, not for an ideology, not for economic interest, not for an exalted ideal, not for a moral standard, but to allow people to enjoy the process of life, Children enjoying the joys of childhood, youths enjoying their youthful passions, young adults enjoying their romance, middle-aged enjoying their maturity, and the elderly enjoying their leisure, without sacrificing life for some distant goal. The prerequisite for implementing Hundunic management is the purification of the soul. Without inner purification, Hundunic management cannot be realized. Soul purification is a vast and complex project. Without success in this, Hundunic management is but a mirage, never to become reality. Based on more than 3 years of practice in the second home, it has been proven that Hundunic management is not a distant fantasy, but a realizable ideal. As long as the whole society and all humanity offer understanding, support, and patience, humanity's most beautiful dream can be fulfilled. The only way forward for humanity is Hundunic management. There is no other way. January 21st, 2013.